Some insight on China's tourism industry. I'm joined now by Mei Zhang from Berkeley, California. She's the founder of Wild China. That's an award-winning travel company. And you and I have talked a lot in the past about tourism and how it's changed in China. It's kind of evolved in recent years. But talk about a game changer. Clearly, this pandemic has changed just about everything. So where do things stand right now, do you think?
Well, thank you for having me back again, Michael. Since I last spoke here with you about 2 weeks ago, it's been night and day difference. I would say the changes in the past 2 weeks or this summer, since the beginning of the summer, has been extraordinary. China has been continuing on this U-shaped recovery that is impressive. Started way back in April, we were at about 40–50% of last year, and as of now, we are standing at about 70–80% of last year's volume. So we'll continue to see this recovery, which is highly encouraging. I think the message to the industry is hang in there. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Hang in there. I don't want to get too personal or too specific, but you personally, how's it impacted your business, and were there some pretty low points during all of this? Because I know a lot of people were in the travel business. I mean, it just kind of shut down like overnight, didn't it?
Oh my goodness, not just me, friends around me. I think particularly for Wild China, who's doing business both domestically in China and also taking international travelers to China. When China shut down in January, we were playing, starting back then, before the world pandemic started. And so starting from then till probably May, June, zero income. And we had to make do with whatever we can, right? And I think many people in the industry are very much like what we did. We endure and find ways to pivot.
Well, it's good to see you smiling through all of this. I know in the past you've told me about experiences. They were really big. That's what a lot of tourism was about. But I suppose intuitively you would think people may be looking more at safety right now, perhaps not coming in contact with lots of people, trying smaller scale stuff. How are things shaking out? What are you hearing from people?
I think that is exactly right. I mean, people only started really traveling when they felt very safe in China. That's why right now it's only domestic travel, right? Not so much international travel yet. And domestically, they stay close to home and stay in very small groups. Actually, the groups, we started running up to 10 people. We're not talking about 50 people buses. And a lot of people are custom building their itineraries, exploring areas that are safe, beaches of Hainan, rural villages near Shanghai. A small village, a small town called Songyang is seeing a surge of travelers as well. So it's wonderful to see people feel safe in this open air area. In nature.
We're seeing some embers popping up in China in spots. We talked about Xinjiang. You heard Zhang Shu earlier in the broadcast talking about Dalian just in the last couple of days where they're seeing some virus pop-ups there. Does that impact things at all? I mean, do people they see that on the news and all of a sudden they get more nervous?
I hope not. I mean, putting it in context, the numbers we're seeing today, I had a call with my colleagues in China. They were saying we have a new case, 1. And I just laughed. In Berkeley, California, I'd round that off. So I don't think it's impacting the sentiment to eager to travel yet. Hopefully, it will stay that way.
Well, Mei Zhang, you were just talking about some of the places that you're sending people, and I'm listening to this. I'm thinking, wow, that'd be great to go to those spots. But international travel is just such a mess right now, and it seems so complicated. When do you think we'll turn the corner there?
I think this is something everybody in the industry has been waiting for. We've been working very hard to upgrade the safety procedures, the hygiene procedures, the booking policies, making it more generous. But none of these will make a fundamental difference until the pandemic is under control or the vaccine is available. Right? People would have to feel safe before they travel. And then government policies, they can work with each other, open up borders, open the visa offices, the consulate offices. So the industry very, very much wants the government to please help the industry to recover.
Mei Zhang joining us from Berkeley, California. Great to see you. I'm glad you're smiling. It's been a tough year, no doubt about it.